This is our last day in Thailand for a long time, and tomorrow morning we will be flying to Colombo finally, and I'm so excited. And I have so many surprises for you and videos that I want to do. I want to try a lot of things in Sri Lanka, so I hope everything goes well, we arrive safely, we don't have COVID, so I can do all of those creative things that I'm thinking. After being apart for 1.5 years, Thailand became our safe haven during COVID times. We were lucky enough to be in an island that looked like paradise, where we got the vaccine for free and were able to go around, unlike our own countries. But sometimes things look perfect in pictures, even when there's something missing deep inside. For us, family is very important, and being apart from them always felt strange. It made us feel uneasy even when we were in the perfect place to be during these times. So I am very thankful to Thailand because it kept us together and let us see each other after so long. But now, it's time to say goodbye and to open another chapter in our lives. We spent our last day in Thailand at the beach with our friends, good people that we met on the way who helped us so much during this time. They are so great that I actually think I don't deserve them. Of course, our last sunset was amazing. It was like the perfect farewell gift to us from Thailand. But I know this is not a goodbye. It's just a see you again soon. Our last weeks in Thailand were so stressful. We had so many things to pack and move. We actually didn't get to bring most of it. So there are certain things that I want to buy here in Thailand before leaving, and one of those things is clothes for you. I think I'm going to analyze your wardrobe, Sanda, and I'm going to see what you need and what you don't need, and I'm going to go shopping for you. I will throw away old clothes that you have. You know, guys, Sanda has clothes from what year? 2012.
Yeah, I don't buy clothes. What's the point? I don't like to waste money.
I know you're a simple guy, but I'm not that simple. But I love that about you. Okay, I will continue packing.
Okay, I will go and cook.
And of course, we had to get some issues at the last minute. We are getting ready to go. It's 7 a.m. Everything is still a disaster. Yeah. Hello, Annie. We still haven't gotten the results of the PCR and we are really worried. The clinic was supposed to send it yesterday and they didn't, so
they said they are not going to send it if you are positive.
Maybe we are PCR positive, but I don't think so, no. That would be so unlucky. Thankfully, our friends were there to help us out. They are the best. Okay, so it seems like Annie got through with the clinic and she's explaining that our PCR is not ready. We requested one urgent and it was supposed to be done yesterday and they closed and we don't have it. So I hope they have it and we are not positive. Whew. I hope we don't lose the flight. Ria, we still don't have the PCR test.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. We
now.
cannot go.
What time they're open?
Now we will have to go to the clinic in person because they still haven't gotten the results and they cannot find Sanda's test because I think they cannot spell the name. I mean, it's hard. So we had to go to the clinic last minute to get the results.
Okay.
We have it?
Yes.
Yay! We have them and it's negative. Yay! So after saying goodbye to our friends, we went inside the airport and head to Sri Lanka. At that point, we were still pretty worried about all the documents and procedures, so we couldn't get too excited. You never know what can go wrong. So we are giving all the documents to board the plane. There are many documents and Sanda is coughing. But we have the PCR negative. It's just very funny that he has to start coughing in the airport.
Going home, finally.
Finally going home, yay! Finally, some food. We are so hungry. Oh my god, I'm so hungry and my stomach is in pain. So we're about to take our first flight. It's going to be only 1.5 hours. We gave them all our documents, our PCR test, everything, so we are ready to board, and now we are relaxing with some food. When we were finally at the gates for our first flight, this was finally sinking in. We were moving to Sri Lanka. One of my friends, Annie, said that Singapore airport was one of the best airports in the world, but unfortunately after COVID hit, things were not quite the same. Hello! Hello, Sam! He ignored us. So we are officially in the middle part of our journey to Sri Lanka. We will be here for around 5 hours? 4 hours?
7 hours.
7 hours! I feel that this trip has been like really normal, even during COVID times. Compared to the one in Thailand, it was like a fucking movie. So many people wearing gloves and suits. It was very, very weird, but here it's normal, except for the masks and the social distancing.
But this airport used to be so lively and there were really nice places. Maybe we can go around and check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe we can find some kind of food court or
Yeah, even though we ate twice.
yeah, let's have some coffee.
Coffee, yeah! It's like a ghost town. There's nothing beyond this point. Look, to call the SkyTrain you just have to wave and this light turns on. I had no idea that this airport had a SkyTrain. I think that's too modern for Latin America. We don't have that, at least not in Chile. So let's hope something's open, because in this terminal or this part of the airport is pretty empty. But because I don't know how it was before, it looks normal to me. Don't close! Ah! It's just like in Santiago, like the SkyTrain or the underground train of Santiago. Looks like this a little bit. A charge of 55,000 will be imposed for each replacement of card due to loss and damage. If found, please return to management office. I guess it's the card of someone who works here. I feel like we've been here before. It is from a hotel. So now we can enter for free. Yay! Where do we leave it then? Okay, I will ask about the food court and return this card. I found this. It's not from here. Is there like a food court? There is a food court really far away from here. He says it's quite a walk, but we have enough time. Everything for coffee. So this is my first like travel vlog ever, so please, if it's boring or weird, just have patience with me. Doing this is not easy. I really admire people who does this. I know I shouldn't take my mask off, but I only do it when there's no one around, and when there's people around I put it back on, okay? I try to be careful, but I also want you guys to hear me. I feel a little bit sad because I've always wanted to visit the Singapore airport, but before COVID, and now I got to do it, but everything is closed and it's clearly not the same. I'm not like these people that travel all the time and have traveled to a lot of countries. I have traveled more during the last years, that is true, but I'm not that experienced as other people. For example, Sanda has gone to so many places and he already knows this airport and the SkyTrain and everything, and he's like an expert traveler right now. I am not. That's why he's always scared I'm going to lose my passport or my documents and stuff, and he just prefers to handle it himself. I have traveled alone before, but he doesn't trust me. And sometimes it's good to rely on someone to do these things for you. I just think that maybe it's too much of a burden for him. He has to trust me a little bit. So in the end, I think Sanda and me took the wrong exit and we missed this whole part where you have like a lot of stores and food. Now we have this because we are in transit and we are going to find coffee. Yeah. Did you like your coffee, babe?
Yes.
Mine was also good.
You need to mine.
Mine now. Yeah. Oh, this is so sad.
Do you think they let the butterflies out?
Maybe. Or they put them somewhere else?
Hi. You going to sleep?
A little bit.
Looks comfy.
The wait was really long, but we were still relaxed after all the stress of moving everything in Thailand. So I tried to sleep, but it was impossible. There are too many kids around and too much people. And
Because I was the only one there.
yeah, Sana was going to steal my stuff.
Run away.
Run away and leave me here in Singapore alone. I'm so tired. Last night we were packing until around 4:30 in the morning. Then we put the alarm around
6:30.
6:30. Oh.
We only slept 2 hours.
Yeah, so my head hurts and yeah, I just need to rest. The only thing that you can do at the airports is eat and shop, and the problem is that in the flights they give you a lot of food also, so you end up eating so much. I think the subway was like too big. And then the coffee, and now you will see, guys, what we bought. Yeah, it's like cheesy chicken, something like that, and fries. It's not going to be good for the stomach, definitely. It's very hard to find fries that are like well fried, not oily, crunchy. I actually like fries like this, like very crunchy. If you guys are wondering why Sanda is not appearing like at the center of the video, it is because in the end this channel is mine and this is not his hobby. Not everybody wants to be in videos all the time. It's not like I don't want him to appear. It's not his thing, and I accept that.
And they said spice is actually sweet.
Yeah? Not spicy? Well, things are never spicy enough for you, babe. Even in Thailand, which is the most spicy, the spiciest country.
We have good spice in Sri Lanka. I have
Yeah.
some good Korean spicy as well.
But I feel like Thailand spicy is very, how do I describe it? The Sri Lankan spicy food is like a, it has depth in a way, and the Thai spicy is like stingy, like very strong and like sharp. So the last thing that we want to do is pick up a gift for Sanda's father, and I think this is just the store. I mean, Look at this whiskey, looks so nice. Let's see what they have. Sandra is already inside looking at the bottles. This is so cute. Oh, these are from Game of Thrones. I didn't know they sell those here. What do you want to buy?
I'm not sure.
No?
Single malt, goblet.
Personally, I like things that are more sweet, or if they have a cute bottle, I would choose something like that, but I don't know. I don't know much about whiskey. I like the presentation of this one. Now, this is something that I like. Of course, they don't have the best liquor in the world, pisco. It's hard to find in a place like this. It's not very internationally popular, but it's really good. Okay, so there's a lot of people getting into the plane. It's going to be a different experience from the other plane. That was almost empty and I could just sleep in those 3 seats because they were empty. I think we are not going to have that luck this time.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The next boarding call will be for Singapore Airlines freeflyer
But the good thing is that we are almost there. We're going to arrive very late at night, so I'm not going to be able to record when we arrive, like in the streets or anything like that. Just the dark night. How are you feeling?
Good.
How was the trip?
Tiring. Couldn't sleep.
Me neither. It actually sucked. So we're still pretty tired because we didn't sleep at all in this plane. It was super cold and the seat was really uncomfortable. It's the first time I cannot sleep in a plane. But the positive is that we are finally here. Yay! And Sandra's family is going to be waiting for us, I guess, right?
Yeah, I should call them now.
Yeah?
Well, let's call them after the duty free. Once we have everything ready, let's call them up and tell them to come here.
Yeah, sounds good. You know, I'm a little bit nervous because of the dogs. Sandra has like 6 dogs and they're like, they have a lot of energy and they are very jumpy and they're going to be super excited to see Sandra's back.
You can run inside and close the door.
Yeah, that is actually my plan. I've been thinking about it. Arriving to Sri Lanka was quite impressive because the airport looked empty. A lot of the duty-free stores were closed and a lot of products were missing, but thankfully we got everything we needed. We actually got a lot of things. So after waiting for 20 minutes outside of the airport, Sandra's family finally picked us up and we were heading to the house. I was so tired I slept the whole trip in the car. When we finally arrived, Sandra's dogs were really happy to see him back. Oh, and the most important thing, I finally got my Sri Lankan breakfast.